When we talk about calm and focus, most people think of meditation, supplements, or elaborate routines. But neuroscience shows us that the most direct way to shift our state is through something we all do automatically: breathing. Your breath is not just about oxygen, it's a powerful lever into your nervous system. By changing how you breathe, you can reduce stress signals in the brain, lower cortisol, and increase clarity in just minutes. Today, we'll explore breathwork techniques backed by science that you can use anytime to reset your mind and sharpen your attention. These tools are simple, require no equipment, and can transform how you handle stress and perform in daily life. The physiological sigh is one of the most effective tools for rapidly reducing stress and bringing calm to the body. It consists of 2 short inhales through the nose followed by a long, extended exhale through the mouth. Research shows this pattern directly lowers activity in the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for fear and stress, while simultaneously increasing oxygen exchange in the lungs. This shift in breathing stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, helping the heart rate decrease and the mind settle. Unlike meditation or mindfulness, which can take longer to achieve a shift in state, the physiological sigh works almost instantly. It's a practical technique you can use in moments of anxiety, before public speaking, or when you feel overwhelmed. Neuroscience supports it as one of the fastest and most reliable ways to create calm and bring your system back to balance. Box breathing is a structured method of breathing that enhances stability, focus, and emotional control. The practice involves 4 equal parts: inhale, hold, exhale, hold, each lasting 4 to 5 seconds. This technique is used by athletes, military professionals, and high performers to regulate their nervous system under stress. By maintaining even and controlled breathing cycles, box breathing promotes balance between the sympathetic and parasympathetic systems, allowing the brain to enter a state of calm alertness. This makes it especially effective before an important task, decision-making, or studying. Neuroscience shows that this rhythmic pattern lowers blood pressure, stabilizes heart rate, and quiets distracting neural activity, which enhances concentration. It's not only a tool for relaxation, but also a reliable method for sharpening focus when under pressure. Incorporating box breathing regularly trains the brain to maintain clarity, resilience, and self-control even in challenging environments. Nozzle breathing is a simple but powerful technique that significantly improves oxygen efficiency and brain function. Breathing through the nose filters, humidifies, and warms incoming air while also increasing nitric oxide levels in the blood. Nitric oxide plays a key role in widening blood vessels and enhancing oxygen delivery to the brain and body. This leads to greater alertness, better cognitive performance, and improved memory retention. Unlike mouth breathing, which can create shallow and inefficient oxygen exchange, nasal breathing supports deep diaphragmatic breaths that keep the nervous system balanced. Neuroscience highlights that nasal breathing during focused work reduces stress responses, promotes calm, and keeps the prefrontal cortex active, which is essential for decision-making and problem-solving. Athletes and performers often rely on nasal breathing to sustain energy and concentration, but it's equally effective in daily life for maintaining mental clarity, lowering anxiety, and staying composed under stress. Extended exhalations are a direct way to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for relaxation, recovery, and emotional regulation. By lengthening the exhale to last longer than the inhale, you send a powerful signal to the brain that the body is safe. This reduces heart rate variability, lowers cortisol levels, and helps shift out of the fight or flight state into calm and restoration. Neuroscience research shows that longer exhales quiet overactive neural circuits and allow for greater focus and creativity by reducing internal noise. This method can be practiced in real time whenever stress builds up. Simply slow down your breathing and double the length of your exhale compared to your inhale. It is especially useful before sleep, after intense activity, or during moments of conflict. Extended exhalations act as a reset button, helping to regulate emotions and bring clarity to your thought process. Rhythmic breathing involves sensing your breath to a steady pace, creating harmony between your heart, brain, and body. Techniques such as 4-4 breathing or paced breathing help regulate heart rate variability, which is closely linked to emotional stability and cognitive function. Neuroscience shows that rhythmic breathing improves communication between the prefrontal cortex and limbic system, allowing for better emotional regulation and sharper focus. When breathing is erratic, the brain interprets it as stress, but when breathing is steady, the nervous system shifts into balance. This is why rhythmic breathing is often used in meditation, yoga, and even athletic training to maintain calm while performing. Practicing rhythmic breathing for even a few minutes a day conditions the brain to remain stable and focused during stressful events. It's a powerful tool to align physiology with psychology enabling you to think clearly and act with intention under pressure. Breath awareness is the foundation of all effective breathwork practices, training the mind to focus and resist distraction. Simply observing your natural breath without changing it develops interoception, the ability to sense internal bodily states. Neuroscience research highlights that this practice strengthens neural pathways in the anterior insula and prefrontal cortex, regions associated with self-awareness, attention, and emotional regulation. By becoming more attuned to your breathing, you gain better control over your stress responses, since breath directly influences nervous system activity. This awareness also builds mental resilience, as it trains your focus to return to the present moment whenever the mind wanders. Over time, breath awareness rewires the brain to maintain calm in situations that would normally trigger anxiety or distraction. It is not about manipulating breath, but about cultivating a relationship with it, making you more intentional in how you respond to stress and challenges.